Hey Comic Mixers, Matt Robb back once again, and this time from Midtown Comics in New York City for the midnight release and signing of Marvel's next book in the Dark Tower series, Long Road Home. Now a whole mess of fans were crowded into Midtown Comics in attendance at the late night venture, and we got an exclusive interview with the creators of the book, Peter David and Jay Lee. What was it like coming back to the Stephen King series for these two creators, you might ask? Well...
Oh, it's tremendously exciting. It's almost like we've taken the training wheels off, because when we did the first 7 issues, we had the Stephen King text to fall back on. I would go through the books and I would meticulously take all the dialogue that I could find there, adapt some of the prose into the narrative style. In short, Stephen's words were there to guide me. Now we're into the new series, and I feel that I've learned a tremendous amount in having done the first 7 issues. I could never have gone straight to this, straight into the brand new stuff. I couldn't have soloed if I hadn't had the opportunity to work on the first 7 issues.
The pressure was still there, I realized, because we're telling brand new stories, a continuation from Wizard and Glass. With the first volume, there were challenges in that we had no idea how Stephen King's fans would react to a book like this, and they seemed to really enjoy what we did. And now the challenge was, now that we're creating new stories, how they would feel, and that I don't know. So we'll see.
Now, all of us who read Part 1 and were clamoring for more on the last page, where exactly does this next book pick up?
Exactly where the first series left off. It's shortly after the death of Susan Delgado, and it deals with Roland having to deal with the death of Susan. It has to do with the posse that is hard on their heels, trying to stop them from making it home. I mean, this is a treacherous journey back. I mean, because when they first on their way there, they were just simply going in and nobody knew that they were coming and nobody knew that they were up to. Now the clock is ticking, and they are every obstacle that sits in their way not only delays them but brings their pursuers that much closer.
Looking at Jay Lee's unique art style in the first book, what changes can we expect from the artist in The Long Road Home?
I tried to open it up a little bit, make it a little more action-oriented. I thought the characters in the first volume were a little too stiff, a little too posed. So I'm trying new things, and we'll see if it works out. I don't know.
Lastly, how much was the Master of Suspense himself officially involved with book number 2?
From the plotting to the approval of the art to going over every single word of the script, Stephen King's hand is on every issue of this book, every aspect of it, and frankly, Robin and Jay and Richard and I would not have it any other way. We are usually you do a book for yourself, and then in next order of priority, you're doing it for the fans, In this case, we are all doing it for the Stephen King universe. This is Stephen King's world. We are simply passing through, and everything that we do with an eye towards, will this please Stephen King? Will this be what he wants it to be? We want to do the best job for Stephen King's work as we possibly can.
Well, you've heard it here first, folks. You can pick up your copy of The Dark Tower Long Road Home, courtesy of Marvel Comics, starting today at your local comic book retailer. And if you're missing out, be sure to pick up a trade of Volume 1, also available now. For Comic Mix TV, I'm Matt Robb.